In 2232, TerraCorp dispatched another ship filled with terraforming robots beyond the solar system. Their mission was to prepare the recently discovered planet Acris for human settlement. The robots were to make the planet habitable, build colonies and cities, and prepare everything for the arrival of settlers from the Earth. However, for the first time in the history of planet engineering, contact with the terraformers was lost. Our search party aboard the Avalon was tasked with investigating what happened on Acris, but during entry, the ship crashed. To our horror, the survivors, including me, First Mate Graves, the technician Arena, and Mitchell, our science officer, discovered that the robots had gone out of control and become aggressive. And that wasn't even the worst news. We soon learned that Acris had taken control of the terraformers. The strange planet turned out to be sentient. Its mind subsisted on extraordinary crystals made of a substance that was later called acridium. Using these crystals, the planet gained control over every bit of technology on its surface. Under Acris's control, the terraformers became its eyes and hands, carrying out its will. They became weapons against intruders. We sent a distress call and spent nearly a year repelling robot attacks. Finally, an evacuation ship came for us, and we managed to leave the planet. And that was 3 years ago. I stepped away for a while, but after much persuasion, I returned to TerraCorp and joined a classified project to study acridium crystals. Soon after the incident, Arena and Mitchell also left the corporation. And I haven't heard anything about where they are or what they're doing for more than 2 years. On June 4th, 2236, there was a distress call. Location, Europa, one of the moons of Jupiter. A new threat is emerging in space.
Graves, do copy. Crow here. I've been assigned as your coordinator. I see you're near the station and have deployed the drone. Nemesis is in orbit. All resources are at your disposal. Start.
Roger that, Crow. I didn't think I'd have to do this all again, after what happened 3 years ago.
Your experience and your knowledge of Acris are quite useful. You're highly regarded at TerraCorp, so we insist that you come back. Start the operation, activating access to all the drone systems. This is an upgraded model, nothing like what you used before. Familiarize yourself with the controls and take care of securing the perimeter.
Drone systems active. Greetings, Commander Graves.
Another supposedly smart tin can. Perfect. Let's see what you can do.
Initializing training program. Checking movement systems. Do you see the marker? Reach it in any way you find suitable. Make use of the hints on your control. Very good. You can zoom in or out if you want. To do that, press and hold both highlighted buttons and move the controllers closer or farther apart. Try setting the scale to 150%. Excellent. You can zoom in or out anytime that suits you. Direct your attention to the large highlighted building with a road leading to it. That's the base. It must be defended from enemy robots. The base can withstand minor damage, but it's best to avoid that. Monitor its condition using the left indicator on your controller. Now look at the construction platforms. While they're empty, you can move them to any valid location, then use them to build turrets. Move the highlighted platform to the marked location. Very good. Always place platforms in the most advantageous positions to build a strong defense. Now click on this platform and build a cannon turret. Construction. That's great. Your drone can be very useful in battle, especially in a crisis. Additionally, later you will be able to buy an enhancement that allows it to function autonomously. Remember to check the drone's weapons condition. Don't let it overheat. The corresponding indicators to the right of the drone. Let's do some trial runs. I've set up 5 test targets. Eliminate all of them. Now get ready to defend the base. A start wave button will soon appear above in front of you. When you're ready, press it. Enemies will come through the red tunnels. Show what you're made of and defend the base. Enemy approaching. Of turrets, you can set up some defense. In addition, timely upgrades of your turrets are important when you have enough resources. Select a turret and upgrade it to level 2. Everything is ready for the defense. Remember to build and upgrade turrets in time, as enemies will grow stronger with each wave. This concludes the training. Good luck, Commander. Enemy approaching. approaching.
Graves,
Robots are attacking the base. Aggressive tin cans. But I'm no stranger to that. I'll manage. What really troubles me are those crystals. They're growing awfully fast. Pluto's becoming a large battery.
I think we can turn it to our advantage. I'll have the scientists find a way to extract crystals using Nemesis, and use Acredium as a resource. Wing it, for now. Report when you complete your mission.
Crow, wait. What do we know about the ship spotted at the edge of the system? It can't be Avalon 1. I was there. After that crash, there was nothing left to salvage.
Go about your business, Graves. Secure the base before the transport arrives, so we can extract personnel and equipment from Pluto. The sooner, the better. Several other strategic targets are under attack.
It looks like I need to get down there and take an active role in the evacuation. It'll be faster that way. Moving to the spot.
Construction. Enemy approaching. approaching.
am a one-man army.
Enemy approaching.